When my grandfather passed away, he left me his ranch, 80 acres of open pasture, an old farmhouse, and a battered barn just outside a sprawling new suburban development. I knew I'd have to fix fences, paint walls, and chase stray cattle, but I never expected to fight an HOA. A week after I moved in, I found a letter taped to my gate. Notice of past due HOA fees, $47,233.78. I laughed at first. My ranch is miles outside the suburban neighborhood that popped up in the 90s. The HOA covers neatly trimmed lawns, gated roads, and cookie-cutter homes, none of which describe my dusty ranch. Next morning, Karen, yes, her name was really Karen, showed up at my front porch in a shiny SUV. She introduced herself as the HOA president. "Your property has been under the Evergreen Bluffs community since 1997, she said, flipping through a binder thick enough to stop a bull. "The previous owner never paid dues. We'll need that settled immediately." I told her my grandfather never signed anything. Our families owned this land for over 100 years. She wagged her finger. "Doesn't matter. You benefit from our roads, security patrols, and beautification projects." I glanced at my gravel drive and the potholes big enough to swallow her SUV. "I pave my own roads, fix my own fences, and the only patrol out here is my old sheepdog." Karen wasn't amused. She threatened to put a lien on my ranch if I didn't pay. I checked the county records. Sure enough, 25 years ago the HOA filed a map that included my land, but they never recorded it with the county clerk, never got my grandfather's signature, and never legally annexed the ranch. They just assumed they could rope it in and start billing. I called a property lawyer my grandfather trusted. He took one look at the bill and grinned. They messed up big time. He drafted a letter pointing out the legal fact they ignored. Under state law, any annexation must be agreed to in writing by the property owner. Without it, the HOA's claim was worthless, and threatening a lien on false grounds? That's harassment. I mailed the letter certified with a copy to the county. Karen came back, fuming. She waved a new bill in my face. I pointed to my fence line. "Trespass again, and I'll have the sheriff escort you out." 2 weeks later, I got another letter, this time from the HOA's lawyer. They regretfully dropped all claims, admitting their map was outdated and misapplied. No apology, of course. Word got around quick. A few other ranchers they'd bullied showed up at my gate with beers and stories. Turns out, I wasn't the first they tried to strong-arm. Now my ranch is HOA-free, my fences are posted with fresh "No trespassing" signs, and Karen hasn't dared drive past my gate since. If they'd done it right, maybe they'd have gotten my grandfather to sign back in '97. But they didn't, and they forgot one thing: you can't fence in a rancher who knows how to fence you out.